Alright, here we are for round 8 of the Ricmotech Challenge with only 4 GTE cars. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of time trialing today. More than likely this video is going to be more of a highlight video than a full-fledged video, but I say that because Jeffrey's the point leader. I have nothing for him. Paul Dowling has always been consistently faster than me. The only time I've beat him is when he's wrecked. I'll lose the draft in 5 laps from Jimmy, and that's all that's left in our class. But here's the advantage. I get a top 5 automatically, and if one car wrecks out, I get a podium. So there's a silver lining. Unfortunately, there's only, what, 16 total cars? 17. So, yeah, just no one wanted to come out for round 8. So, alright, here we go. Good thing is I got the set feeling pretty good.
Green flag.
Worked on the set a lot during the practice. I did practice earlier in the day. Got something comfortable, but didn't like it too much, but I got it a lot better in practice. So I'm hoping
Clear if you need it.
if I can time trial like 60 minutes with a car that feels really good, I think I'll be pretty happy. So the first objective is to not lose the draft with the GTE cars in front of me too quickly. Second objective is, of course, just finish the race. I contemplated leaving the race early, but this is only a 60-minute race. I'll probably stick around for the whole thing. If this was the 100-minute race with 4 people, I don't think I would have stuck around. I'd pretty much just run out the fuel in the car and just park it, but according to my calculations, we're going to have about, I'm only going to need about 6 gallons or so. I mean, I got a 6.5, and I'm going to gauge it later. Yeah, not too much to talk about, unfortunately. Really hoping to see participation kick back up, because there was only, what, 7 in the last one. And I understand Indy Road's not a what do you say, like a popular choice, but it was actually voted in because we had Okayama beforehand, and they gave the option of Okayama, Stenerton, or Indy, and everyone picked this. And some of those people that voted did not show up. I hope for a good reason, and I hope and I hope for a good reason, or nothing bad. Because I know Florida's been hit 100 times by hurricanes, so. So anyways, the good thing is we do actually have a bigger gap between the GT3 and GTC cars and the GTEs. Even though I was the slowest qualifier in my class, it was still about a roughly 2-second difference from the top qualifying GT3, so it wasn't like it's Montreal where We had some overlaps. I'm trying to remember, it was Montreal or was leaving last round, I think, where we struggled to pass the GT3s. Well, he just spun out, didn't hit anything, so now he's got time to get me though. We just started. Yeah, I like how this car's diving into the slow speed corners. I do think I need to adjust my line through there because I think I am getting a poor run off of that corner there. But I love how this car feels right now, diving it into the like second and first gear corners here. Biggest adjustment I did was the caster. I also softened up the high-speed shocks a little bit. It seemed to get the car in line. You know, it just felt very, we say responsive, but not overly sensitive.
Sorry, I couldn't find the spot sooner.
Very nice. Get back after it.
God, what was our last one? Road Atlanta, that's right. GT3s are a lot closer to us.
Thanks, Jerry.
Let's take a later apex here. That wasn't much better.
Thank you.
Although I got a good run off the line, so I don't know. Stuck in that 1X there. Trying to cut that as much as I can. Looks like our first lap car is 27 seconds up the road. This pace probably should meet him about, let's say, about lap 8. Lap 8 or 9, one of those two. So yeah, I predicted this is gonna go. It was 43.7. I think you do spend a good amount of time on pit road, so it might just be 43 laps. If that's true, God, I don't think we even have to fill up 5.5, maybe less than that. So I'm gonna gauge it as we go along because, you know, if it's running toward 45 minutes into the race, you know, 15 minutes remaining, and I still haven't pitted yet, you know, I probably won't need as much fuel as I'm adding right now. I calculated it, and in with 44 laps, I think I only needed 6. So I'm just kind of putting an extra lap in right now, and then I'm going to gauge it later. Because another thing too is Indy Road is pretty short course, So there's a possibility over the hour I may get lapped, and if that's true, I will have to. I will have to put an extra half gallon in because the fuel that's used is 0.4. Let's see, high speed right now says 0.47, like about 5. So just under a half a gallon gets used per lap, and that's pretty good. Yeah, not bad fuel consumption. Yeah, I'm starting to think that probably second gear. It's better to stay in second gear there. So I'm still kind of going easy on the throttle out of there. You know, if I stay in second gear, it can be a little bit more aggressive. So there's Jeffrey and Paul up there. Pretty soon they'll be off my screen. Bye, guys! Oh, wonderful. Oh. Wow, go me. Well, luckily I only 0x the wall. That wasn't me just, wasn't me making a mistake, or, well, yeah, it was me making a mistake, but not paying attention making the mistake. That was just me trying to get as close to the wall as I could. Unfortunately, that did cause some cosmetic damage, which sucks. If that's true, I might want to pit a little earlier than I anticipate. Yeah, because our fuel load should get us 31 or 32 laps, depending on your fuel consumption. I think 32, leaning toward 32. Which means we only need like 11 laps, 12 at the worst. And it was calculated 44, saying that the leaders of GTE are going to be doing 22 flats the entire time, which I don't think is going to happen. So. It's really a shame, though, that we don't have more cars in this field, because GTE is so fun. So, yeah, I said lap 8 or 9 we were going to start beating the Porsches. Good prediction.
Left side. Still there. You're clear. Left side.
Good thing is we're basically faster in a straight line, because I heard the GT3 cars right now are
Clear. Good job.
struggling. Ooh. They're struggling right now with the top speed versus the Porsches. GTEs, though, seem to be faster, which is good. Uh-oh, Jimmy spun out again. That's not good. Ooh, wow, locking that front tire. Well, with the top two guys 11.5 seconds ahead, Jimmy 10 seconds behind, I can focus on just getting good laps in until I can pit.
Take inside.
I haven't looked at my top speed yet, but I'll pay attention to that because I'm not going to be drafting anybody coming out of this corner. I'll have to see how my top speed got affected. Although that wasn't a very good run off the corner because I was touching the grass, so we have to do it next lap. So here we are, 10 laps in and 46 minutes to go.
Big break.
Even with a poor exit, I still hit 170, which I think is right on par with what I was doing in practice, hitting like 170, 171, so I don't think it's affected my top speed at all. Just might be the iRacing damage model going a little crazy. Did put up the traction control settings. Usually I'm at 4. Which in this car, 1 is the most support, 5 is the least support. So I used to have it on just, you know, a little bit. But here it just seems like to help save the tires a little bit, it's using a higher traction control setting. And you know, it's been helping in the slower speed corners. Looks like Jordan is still leading GT3, and Jay is leading the GTC. Nice long straightaways, so I can look at the full standings. Gotta stop lifting there so much. I like to just breathe the throttle a little bit, but I've been lifting completely off. I gotta stop that. I think the last car I did do race here was the Porsche, and you had to lift completely off there. At least with my setup, I had to. But this car's got a lot more downforce, so it doesn't need to be fully off the throttle. Yeah, old habits die hard. Thing is, though, is that damage I have, it's a 0x, and it doesn't seem to be affecting my top speed. I don't think I'm going to use my fast repair. I just don't really see a reason to do it. Should get Scott here going into 1.
Left side. Clear.
Been fortunate so far, passed most of them without losing too much time. Lost time initially, but I just thought the better of it. Because I was gonna try to dive it on the outside, and I was like, I better not do that. I just didn't think it was gonna work.
Sorry.
Pass Paul here? No, I'm not gonna catch him in time.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
Problem is I don't think I'm gonna get Bart and Jay either by the end of the straightaway. Nah, I think even Bart's too far up the road for me to even catch him.
Left side. Clear, clear.
Right underneath, Robert.
Take left, Jimmy.
On the left side. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Start out that road, I tried to get there quicker.
Nah, I just thought the better of it. I didn't want to endanger both of our races already. Jimmy's still back there, but he just still does have to pass the car, lap cars. Looks like our first GT3 is 28 up the line, so it probably won't be until about lap 19 or 20. We'll say though, the car is feeling pretty fantastic right now. I think I found a setup that I like for these smooth, tighter corner tracks. This is excuse me. This setup's based off of what the heck did I base this off of? I've been Imola, I think is what I originally made. Like I took that as a baseline and started adjusting it. You know, because Emola's got a couple high-speed corners, a couple low-speed corners. Good mixture of corners, which I like. And I also don't know why Matthew is muted on my screen. I've actually right-clicked his name and unmuted him. And he's still muted, so I'm not trying to ignore you, Matthew. I don't know why it's glitching out and telling me that you're a muted driver when I don't. Is there a channel that I have? Yeah, I'll check it on the straightaway. Is there a channel I have muted? I can't see it right now. No, I don't know why he's muted. Because pre-race, I right-clicked his name. You could right-click it in the relative. And I looked at it and it said mute driver, so I hit it. And then I right-clicked it again and it said unmute him. And I unmuted him and he's still muted. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, they look to be about halfway done with their fuel stint. What is my fastest lap? best. 123. Speed still telling me I got 15.4 laps left. Wow. Bad line. Bad line was bad. So it looks like I got about 15 to go at the line. So yeah, 33 roughly. Actually, wait a minute. I'm 15.0 right now, so I'll be like 14.9 at the line. 14.9 now, 14.8 right now, okay. So we got, it's 32. I mean, if I can draft, I could get an extra lap out of it, but. So the pit window is open. I'm gonna try to pay attention when we get to the 30 minute marker, because then I can pretty much gauge in my mind when we're actually going to be getting the checkered flag. Is that 43 or 44? Because that was 43.7, but I'm just not sure if we will spend that much time on the road. Although I think because you have to dive off down there over here instead of on the front stretch, I think you're on there for about a minute long, so almost a full lap. So 33.16 on the line. It's alright. GT3s. Oh, I said this lap we were gonna probably catch him.
I'll give it to you.
Speaking of.
Up, one off course, one off course. Car on the right.
There he is. I'm gonna get caught behind him.
Inside up here, Jordan,
Left
inside.
side. Clear. On the left side. Clear, clear.
Boy, you catch a car in there, man, you're losing a full second. And again, he's taking his line. He's fine. Just it's frustrating that Jimmy's catching me, and right now I didn't need that because Jimmy's gonna catch him probably on the back straight. Nope, getting too much speed. And we got a poor exit out of here. Yeah, lose that lap time. Did lower the back end of the car, and I like how much earlier I can get on the gas. It feels very, like right now it feels very planted, like it's free, but I can trust it, you know? Jordan still has the GT3. Jason's got the Porsches. Of course, Jeffrey still has ours. Okay, so we've completed 21 laps, and we're gonna hit the halfway to go. Probably want to get on the back straight. Come on, down force.
On your left. Clear, clear.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it sounds like 43 is probably going to happen because none of the GTE cars have pit yet. Since my car is not really damaged from smacking the front stretch wall, I'm probably not going to pit right away. I might pit when Jimmy catches me. So if Jimmy gets within my draft at any time in the next 10 laps, I'm going to pit that lap. Otherwise, I'll pretty much just go as late as possible. Yeah, because we still got 10 minutes, or 10 laps left of fuel, and that's still... I think that's still, you know, 13 or so minutes. Or no, it'd be 12, like 12 minutes, roughly, so... Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense that you only need about a third of a tank. The shorter I stay on pit road, the better. Because, you know, I like to be nice enough to Jimmy. Because if Jimmy's going to pass me, at least I got to make him work for it.
I'm sorry, Bart.
I mean, Jimmy is consistently, I would say usually faster than me most times. If I practice a lot, and get a lot of consistency down and take time to find pace, like, I can usually keep up with him or pass him, but he's usually consistently faster than me.
Left side. Clear.
Underneath. Both of you.
Thanks, Jay.
Yep.
On the left side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
I will draft you, Liam.
I think I'm having issues with guardrail.
Thank you, sir.
Paul Darling is 25 laps up the road. Yeah, no surprise there. Hard to believe that, if I remember this correctly, Paul Darling still races on a controller. It's like... Kudos to you, good sir. I know for a while I was actually faster on a gamepad. I'm talking like when I got my first GT, I'd actually set laps on my, like in Gran Turismo, I had actually set laps on the gamepad, and then I would use the Ghost to actually get myself better at driving the with the steering wheel. I think even today I'm still faster with the gamepad, but a game like iRacing though, or sorry, simulation like iRacing, it's just more fun with a wheel. You know, it's one of those things that if you can afford it, do it.
Right side, guys.
Hopefully I didn't go too wide there. Yeah, I would have got to slow down by now. Ah, come on.
Next will take P1. Inside.
Actually, let's see, I got 6 laps of fuel left. And I see that we have 3 Porsches ahead of me, and that's the 3 leaders. I might actually pit next time. Ooh.
Try this again.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to follow until turn 1 though, because you have better top speed.
Let's see.
Right side.
Alright, one more lap. Yeah. I'm gonna regret it. I should have went in that lap, I think. But I'm gonna go one more lap. Because I think I only gained 6 seconds on him. If that's true, next lap, I should be about 4 seconds when they come out of the last corner. And then that's when I'll pit.
Keep an eye on that pit road, my man. You know, might be coming soon.
Thank you, Chad. I'll keep that in consideration. Yep. That's what I said. I'd be 4 seconds behind him coming out of this last corner. Well, out of the infield, I should say. Oh, we got a pitter. Yeah, I gotta stay out an extra lap. We got 2 people pitting. Okay. Yep. I would have pitted that lap, but we got 2 people pitting, so I'm gonna stay out one more time. But I'm definitely going in next time.
pit road.
Alright, Bart, what are you doing? I would do the opposite of what Bart's doing. Alright, good. Not the most graceful entry, but it works. Jimmy followed me in too.
Put it on it, bud. Get it.
Tires, left front's getting a little worn. Optional's 20 seconds, wow. Just that little scrape with the wall was 20 seconds. Wow. That's something. Can't sit there and take it though. I mean, it didn't really affect my top speed anyway, so it didn't really have to. Okay, so when we get back to the line, I will have 15 laps of fuel left about, and it'll be 30 complete. I said 30, 43 or 44, so yeah. If anything, I have too much fuel.
The right side coming out.
I'd rather estimate one extra lap than
I was almost trouble, Jimmy.
than be one lap short, you know.
Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to pull out in front of you.
Oh.
Left side, clear.
Didn't give me all that room. I'm gonna show after this race, by the way. I don't have him muted. I'm not gonna do it in the race because I'm not really concerned about it right now.
What up, your beer?
Well, now Jimmy is 6.5 behind. He was, what, 4 seconds going in. So, like I said, remember what I said. I have to do the correct field calculations because if Jimmy's going to pass me, and he is the faster driver at this car track combo, I'm going to at least make him work for it. But I got to hold him off for 16 more minutes. That's going to be the hard part.
Well, Travis, one of the two of us got our fuel very wrong.
I think it was me because I lost like 8 seconds on Drew.
Yeah, or I got it very wrong.
I gained 5 on you, so if you've got it wrong, I've got it even more wrong.
So this was the lap that everyone pretty much had to pit. So I think all the all the pitting's done after this lap. Because I took 6.1 and I got would have 0.2 in the tanks. There's no way you'd be making it around.
Heads up.
But one thing's for sure. Not gonna make it easy on Jimmy though. He's gonna have to fight it for it. See, if he caught me in the early part, like 20 minutes in, I probably would not have put up a fight, but we're in the last quarter of the race now, and I'm not giving up positions. Although all he needs is one good run. That's basically it. Should also work on being a little bit more perfect, focused on hitting my marks. Oh, whew, boy, the car got really light there. God dang it, I saw a Ferrari in my rearview mirror, but that's a GT3 version. Jeffrey still, Jordan still got it. Jay looks like he's got that one. Aaron did that a little bit better. Alright, 10 laps of fuel left, and we got, what, 10 minutes? Yeah. Fuel is not an issue. My only issue now is, do I get a podium, or do I get a top 5?
All right.
That question is probably a top 5. I cannot afford to make mistakes right now, and I just made one. Yep, and I think I'm going to meet that GT3 in the slow speed stuff. Luckily it's Dexter, so if I'm going to be stuck behind anybody, at least he's going to be quick.
Daytona, Dexter? I think I did the same thing.
Ah, he stayed low for me.
Still there.
I was going to dive below him.
Clear.
Well, less than 3 seconds now, and we got 8 minutes left. Since when do 4-car races stay interesting? What the heck is this? As long as Jeffrey doesn't make a mistake, he's pretty much got that wrapped up. So he's got about a 10-second lead. No, 9.5, yeah. Some time here.
Left side. Clear.
Sorry about that contact before, Jordan.
Ugh.
It's fine, I'm just reading.
I think Jimmy's going to be right on me here because I'm catching Matthew in the worst part of the track to catch anybody. Luckily, on the exit. Whew. Good.
Left side. Clear.
Alright. Track's clear for probably 3 or 4 more laps. At least. Oh boy. It's gonna be close. I'm hoping Jimmy's gonna catch him in that first sector to lose some time. Not if I lose it first. So that's it. That's Jimmy behind me. 5.5 minutes left. 1.7 seconds. Hello, Jimmy, my old friend.
We have to stop meeting like this.
I'm kind of inclined to agree.
Wait for the bed. You stop spinning.
Point 1.1. And here I was so pessimistic. Beginning of this race, yeah, they're just gonna take off, and I'm gonna be all by myself. It's time to use up my tires. Hell, only lost the 10th. I'm apparently going to have my best lap of the race. Let's see, 40 seconds behind. We may have 2 to go. Why's my P bar going crazy? What's going on with my processor? You got a better run through that sector than I did.
Good one, Joe.
This is going to be the make or break right here. Yeah, we're going to have 2 to go at the line, actually.
On the left side. All clear, my man.
Oh, white flag.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear. Left side. Clear.
Okay.
Oh my god, I had to go for it. I had to go for it.
Left side, Jordan, going in.
right side. Still there, clear.
Right side.
One on the right side, clear.
Nice work, Robert.
Left side. Clear.
I'd be lying if I said my heart wasn't racing those like last 5 laps.
Bring her on a pin this time, pin this time. Wave them off, dog. Okay, check the flag, man.
I was so glad to see that we didn't get an extra lap.
Way to keep your head in the game, bud. It's a good finish.
I have 7.6 gallons left, Dexter.
I had 0.1 liters.
I had a gallon left.
I have 0.5 gallons.
Actually could have took another half gallon out and been
I'm
safe.
wondering why you came out of the pit before me. I was like, well, did he run a fuel map 3 or something?
Thanks, Paul. Good racing right at the start there. I had my setup pretty tight at the start to kind of be okay
God.
at the end of the race. I couldn't turn it with it.
Well
at
then,
the start.
okay, first things
Racing
first. See, look at this. Right there, see, if you
Yeah,
mute
started
him,
coughing
he goes
off
to
of the
unmute.
final corner just as I passed the pit wall.
I don't know, he's like on permanent mute. I don't know why he's muted, I
So I was about a
Don't know
tenth of
what's
a liter
going
short.
That last lap, I want to watch that again.
My app actually had it right, but I didn't listen to it because I had a calculation in my head.
Yeah, I actually.
So there's
actually
Jimmy
went
up
into this
there.
with no fuel data at all. I just did it in my head on the fly.
Then I took fuel, and I came out way behind you guys, and I'm like, Jeff, how much time do we have left? And he's like, 15 minutes, and I'm like, oh, crap. I got like 15 gallons.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, I wondered, Trump, when I pulled out, you were still just sitting there.
I saw him lock the brakes, and I'm like, I gotta go for it. I just dived it right in there. He was going wide, so I took advantage of it.
Full credit to Liam and Kim for totally doing the map on the fly for me. Coaching me the whole last 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I hope I wasn't too aggressive on that last lap. Me and Jimmy were having the battle of the gods. I don't think I was too aggressive there.
Yeah, sorry for that little love tap earlier, Trevor.
Whew. Man. Alright, so the GTEs, Jeffrey took it. Jordan took it in the GT3s. So, and to confirm that, I don't know why his voice isn't showing up. I don't
Good
know.
win, fellas.
Maybe he's muted me. I don't know what's going on.
You have to race next week now, Dex?
Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna mute that for a minute. So the purple was Mercedes, BMW was pink, and green was the Ferraris. Okay, and then Jay took the Porsche GTC class. All right. So, oh yeah, because I actually really did like this setup. I'm gonna go ahead and show this one off. It was incredibly stable. I don't know if it was great for pace, but this set just felt fantastic. I think something else I might try now, now that I got it feeling a little bit better, is maybe a softer spring in the front. By the time I arrived at this setup, I didn't have a lot of time to screw around with the springs. And in iAnalyze Racing, I got the compressions and the rebounds all working together, and this was a pretty good set according to the telemetry. So I just stayed with it. I didn't want to screw with it too much. But I might try stiffer or softer springs in the front just to see how it will react, because the car was doing everything that I told it to, and I was really happy with the way it felt. So
Use my draft to keep going, like we had talked about before the race. But first time there, so apology.
Oh, no worry. I just lifted a little bit. And
okay, I didn't know if he was talking. I didn't know if he was talking to me or not. So yeah. Anyways, well, at a 4-car field, we made something of it. So, if you stuck around to the end, I thank you for watching and have a great day.